Tuesday, is committed to doing 5 more pictures. And although he won't tip his hand on the type of movies they will be, he knows what his audience wants to see, which is precisely why Bronson is continuing his portrayal of the vigilante killer. And the death wish count is up to 4.
At the beginning, it was very difficult for him to come in conflict with the crime element. The second death wish, it was a little more easy for him. It became easier. Now in Death Wish 4, he's older, and now he's nearly like a mercenary. To kill doesn't mean much.
It can be very, very nasty if I want it to be.
So can I. But it's aimed only toward those who he feels need it, simply because they do the same thing to innocent people. Mm-hmm. Or they deal in something that kills innocent people. In this case, it's drugs.
I know your face. Did you ever live in San Francisco?
I'm from Idaho. What city? Boise?
Boise. I know you. I never forget a face. What the hell?
Hollywood in general is coming down really hard on drugs. Can Hollywood be effective in dealing with the drug problem?
Well, it's pointing out that there's great concern about it. Of course, you can't take a druggie and say, hey, you see all these pictures and all this news about drugs, this is why you shouldn't do it. That won't do it, you see. You have to remove the drugs itself.
You're doing a series of films with Cannon. Will they be of a similar genre?
You'll see something different than Paul Kersey, yeah, but not much different than Charles Bronson.
And what does that mean?
That means it's difficult to get away from the kind of person I am. I mean, I can't act a bespectacled school teacher. I could, but it would still come off as Charles Bronson with spectacles doing the school teacher.
Death Wish 4 opens tonight, but Bronson won't be standing in line to see it. He told me he doesn't like his on-screen image and rarely watches any of his work. One other thing, you two, despite the tough talk, he is a very kind man with a lot of integrity, and I enjoyed talking to him.
Great. Thanks, Lisa. Alfred Hitchcock was known as a demanding director who didn't let up on an actress, even if she was doing a screen test for him.
Tippi Hedren found that out when she flew to Hollywood to audition for the first time. And the voice you hear off camera is that of Hitchcock himself.
What have you got in your mouth?
My tongue.
Oh, is that all?
Yes. Hitchcock really put me through a tremendous amount. I look at that test now and I think, oh, how did I ever take it?
Remind me to tell you a story about donuts and their manufacture, will you?
Oh, I've heard that. It's a terrible story.
Have you?
Of course, one of the things that Hitchcock loved to do with his heroines is take somebody who seems to be pretty well together and then try to totally destroy them and see how they come out.
Sometimes a screen test will reveal a totally different aspect of what an actor is all about. That was certainly true for Bruce Lee, who was known mostly for his kung fu and karate movies in the Far East. But in this, his first American screen test, we'll see a humorous side to this master of martial arts.
Kung fu is very sneaky. You know, the Chinese, they always hit low. From high, go back to the ground. Don't worry.
For years, the big studios required even the biggest stars to do wardrobe tests.
Here, Virginia Mayo models a demure ensemble for the movie Private Lives. The costume never appeared on screen because the movie was never made. In a test for Spellbound, Rhonda Fleming wore a more sedate outfit that did show up in the film.
It's so interesting to look back and see myself walking in clothes that could be worn. This was 1944 or 45. Clothes that you could wear today and you'd be perfectly appropriate. It's all come back again.
Imogene Coca got her big break on Broadway, but David O. Selznick was interested in seeing what she looked like on film. Here's what he saw. Imogene recreating her solo number from New Faces of 1936.
Think what a gifted dancing girl am I.
Al Jolson didn't get to play himself in the Jolson story in 1946 because the producers thought he was too old. But when Columbia decided to do a sequel, Jolson begged to do a screen test. to show that he still had it at the age of 62.
The bells are ringing for me and my gal.
But despite his efforts, Jolson didn't get the part. Once again, Larry Parks was picked to lip sync the lyrics.
The birds are singing for me and my gal, and sometime I'm gonna build a little home for two, for 3 or 4 or more in love land for me and my gal.
And that's our look at Hollywood screen tests.
A tradition that can make or break an actor whenever that projector...
Go about some broad back in Louisiana. So nice.